Hi, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 7.
Yes.
Episode 7.
7.
Welcome to the mukbang. As you can see, we have a little setup today. Should we cheers?
Cheers, of
White
course.
Claw, not sponsored, but you know what to do. Love
So
that.
tell me about this mukbang.
Okay, so do you know what a mukbang is at all?
No, I
Okay, so
don't.
basically a mukbang is like all the rage on fucking YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's a Korean thing. And so
Yeah.
basically it's an eating show. So you eat food and talk.
I love that.
But like people want to see you enjoy your food.
Yeah.
It's like you have to. By the way, salad's courtesy of Dana. We had no idea we were doing this. She
we
like
didn't.
whipped this up in 5 minutes.
We're
So
starving.
good. Where's it from? Where'd you get all this stuff from?
So I got a salad kit from Trader Joe's. It's the broccoli kale. Comes with like the craisins and
And like the
nuts.
mukbang people that like when you crunch. Like,
So yeah, and then I just did it with a side of brown rice from Target.
it's so good.
It's really good.
Hashtag blessed.
Blessed.
Amazing. So it's kind of a different setup for us today.
Yeah.
We've been having long days at work. Working a lot. A lot. No help. Running around.
Running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Dana has a whole new look. Tell us about your new look since the change.
What look?
Sporty Spice.
Oh, okay. So I'm in this sporty spice realm of my life, this phase of my life where I had to give up the heels at work, especially at the salon. Like I can't be running around in heels all day with doing 8 to 10 clients because at the end of the day, I'm miserable. And
Your feet hurt.
My feet
And when
hurt.
you longevity, you're young.
I'm young.
She's young.
My feet hurt, and now I'm taking it out on everyone.
Yeah, and you're not that person.
You know, I don't want to be bitter.
I'm that person.
Um,
She's not. I'm the bitch in the friendship. She's a sweetheart. She's like Dana. She's doe-eyed Dana, and I'm bitchy Geej.
Love it. You
So I'm
know
happy
that.
that you kind of realize that.
Yeah.
Even though we are doing a different setup today, guys, we are still doing our normal podcast.
Yeah.
Still talking about hair.
Exactly.
And I think we want to talk about today using thickener in our gray coverage.
So I heard this technique about this year. It kind of changed my whole outlook on gray coverage, especially the really resistant, stubborn gray. So if you put thickener in it, viscosity, it has ammonia, so it opens up the cuticle more, and it makes the product like pasty, like a toothpaste. So you're really able to saturate the grays, even the grays that are like poking out. They don't want to get saturated. This technique truly works. Thank you, Larissa, for giving me that little tip because I.
You never put viscosity?
No,
I always do just because I hate a fucking runny ass fucking single process.
I fell off of the viscosity.
Do you want to know why I started using it, to be quite honest? 100%, this is me being 100%. I started using it because single process without thickener, without viscosity, is so thin, I didn't want it to drip on my clothes. So I was like, add the thickener, because I want that shit hard.
Yeah.
I want it like cookie dough. Slap on the head, cement.
It like globs together. Right, it's like
If
cement.
you put too much, it's really funny. It like turns, you can't even mix it, it gets stuck in the thing.
It's like weird. It's a weird texture, but
I've never done that, but how do you feel?
yeah.
Like, oh, sorry guys. How do you feel about other ways to cover your gray coverage then? Other than just doing like single process? Because lately I've been transitioning, we all know I love a transition. I've been transitioning my clients into glossing.
Okay.
My younger clients.
What do they just have like 1 or 2?
20% gray.
20% brunettes or
Brunette, blonde, doesn't matter.
I feel
Blonde,
like-
I like to add highlights.
Yeah, the highlights are definitely gonna blend it, but it's not gonna cover it all the way. Same thing with gloss, it's gonna like camouflage it or like make it kind of hide a little
But
bit.
that's what you do on me.
Yeah.
I have a few sparkles.
Exactly, and it does tame it. It tames the texture, it tames the color, for sure. The gloss
It's normal.
could work. The gloss could work for that, for sure. But if someone really does want to see gray, you have to do a single process. You have to do a gray coverage.
Totally.
Yeah.
Gray coverage is important, but like you can do it with a bunch of different ways.
Right.
Blend it out with highlights.
Yeah.
And then add blend it out with highlights, add a gloss, add a semi-permanent color. You don't just have to use permanent. There's ways to camouflage and blend, which I think is kind of beautiful. I think we're kind of straying away from having one-dimensional hair.
Yeah.
It's about the blending, gives you more dimension, gives you multiple tones, multiple colors to work with while camouflaging your gray. As opposed to, because, I mean, listen, I have super dark hair and it's usually because I gloss it so much. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of glossing it. As you know, I haven't had you gloss my hair in forever.
Right.
I kind of just want my hair to naturally lighten in the sun and just be...
brunette.
Yeah.
It's gonna expose a little warmth,
which I'm here for. Listen, I am totally okay with warmth. I don't think that cool hair is for everyone. And sometimes it's not for me. And honestly, cool hair for me is probably more my winter look. Yeah. I'm a little bit paler. In the summertime, I'm tan, as you can see. We love a tan line. Shout out to Anita. We love tan lines, and I like warm tones in the summer. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So to me, dimensional hair, I like more. So I like to try to talk to my clients about the options that they have, as opposed to just slapping on a 3N.
Right.
And letting it sit for 30 minutes, and it's like, okay, 3N.
Now the hair is completely altered. The natural is completely gone. It's inky.
Yeah.
And it's gonna grow out with a hard line. So I think the whole obstacle of hair color is making it grow out the most smooth and the most beautiful with the less maintenance.
Totally. Now when it comes to, because we use Aveda color at the salon also. Have you ever tried with Aveda so it doesn't look so inky? For example, if they're like an older woman.
Right.
Older woman, and they're not into dimension. Yeah. They've been getting their hair brown or red the same way for 35 years. Have you tried altering the formula, and instead of using, in Aveda we have to, it's great because it's totally customizable. So we have dark NN, we have the pigments, mix them, do whatever you want. Instead of using so much dark NN, have you tried cutting that in half and filling the rest of the formula, oversaturating with more tone? So it's not so inky.
More the yellow-orange tone instead of the dark NN?
Like, you know how you usually will have whatever, for a 6 you have what, 2 grams?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, so you would put 2 grams of dark NN, 2 grams of tone.
But that's for 40 grams, so technically 4.
So 4, right. So if you're doing an 80 gram formula, you have 4 grams of dark NN, 4 grams of tone. Have you ever tried doing 2 grams of dark NN and 6 grams of tone?
No, actually I haven't.
So I actually learned that from the girl who worked at Aveda. What was her name? Aviva. Aviva? Ada? I'm a diva. She's Aviva.
Ava.
Yeah. So Ava came before, and I told her that's the reason why I don't like using Aveda for single process. I don't like inky.
It's very inky.
And she was like, well, work with tone.
Yeah.
Instead of using because the NN is what's inky.
It is.
The gray coverage is what gives you the ink.
The gray coverage, yeah.
Because sometimes I put NN in my midwife formula.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I do that too.
If I need a little bit,
yeah, but
if you know the resistance.
Takes it a little bit too far.
Exactly. So with the Aveda, I tone it down.
Okay.
So instead of using the allotted tone for NN, I'll take away 2 or 4 grams, whatever I'm doing, and I'll substitute with more tone.
Amazing.
So I'll do, maybe if I usually will do 4 grams of dark NN and 4 grams of dark YO. Well, it's level 6, that's dark, right? Yeah. Dark YO, I would do 2 grams of dark NN, 4 grams of dark YO, 2 grams of dark BG.
Very interesting. The BG, the blue-green is going to control the yellow-orange.
But still help to fill.
But you need the yellow-orange to fill the gray. Basically the gray.
Your style is amazing.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Sweet greens, hey, what's up? Yeah. So basically the gray is ash, it's an ash tone, and we need to change it to be a gold tone, and that's what filling is. Right. And that makes so much sense. I love that formula.
Do you?
Yeah,
Did I just teach you something?
Yeah.
So guys, Dana's like the expert.
No, I'm not.
I'm the novice.
No, you're not.
And I just taught her something.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
More tone, less darken in, I'm here for it.
Yeah, it makes it still fills, but it makes it less inky.
I can't stand it.
It gives you more reflection.
Right, the translucency.
Right, which we don't want to see gray, but we also don't want it to look like
flat.
Like ink, flat.
Shoe polish.
Can I tell you, I think that when you have gray coverage and you have color like that, when you do more of like a flat using the dark NNs or just whatever gray coverage tone you have, whatever color line you're using. For older clients, in my opinion, it makes you look older.
It's very harsh.
It's super harsh. Yeah. It's like a man who doesn't do gray coverage, they do cover it all.
It's either
I'm like toupee girl.
Or 100.
It's literally a toupee. And do you want to like have to? Do you? I have a question for America. As a 65-year-old woman, do you want to look like you have a toupee, or do you want to look like you don't have any freaking grays? Side note, though, I don't want to shame the gray community because you know, like. I'm over that too. We're sick of the male fucking living in the male gaze. If men can have salt and pepper hair, women should be able to also.
I think it's beautiful.
I think it's going to depend on the person, girl. For me, I don't like it.
Okay.
For me,
you have to. It's a style. You gotta kind of.
You have to commit.
Edge it up a little. You have to be fashionable. If
you have to commit.
Or get like a soft balayage or painting to kind of brighten it up a bit, or come in for glosses. I do think it's gorgeous, and it's the hardest color to replicate. For us to make gray hair, it's so organic and it's so gorgeous, and everyone's is different. It's almost impossible to make gray hair like how it naturally would be.
And also, in my opinion, I don't like making people gray. I'm happy that trend is over.
It's so
I like a platinum blonde.
Me too. I want to see.
I like a bright blonde.
Bleachy
and
blonde.
it can even be ash. Yeah. I don't like a gray blonde.
Yeah, me either.
I'm like, your hair's gray. Flat. It makes you like it's flat.
It makes me want to paint.
Makes you look green.
Yeah.
Like it makes you need to get a tan.
Yeah.
However, there's something different about natural gray hair. Natural gray hair does not look like that. Natural gray hair is shiny.
Yeah.
It reflects light still.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Which I think is what's most important. That's the problem, and that's what I think is the takeaway kind of when it comes to hair color. In my opinion, don't shoot the messenger.
Less is more for me.
Less is more for her. For me, I think it's important to you want your hair to reflect light.
Exactly.
The more light your hair reflects, the prettier I think it is.
Shiny. Yeah.
Shine. Yeah. You don't want your hair to absorb light, you want your hair to reflect it.
Yeah. I'm here for that.
Me too.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Okay, so I want to also talk about, if you want to touch on it, I don't know. Do you feel like it's too much if we also talk about redheads right now?
Let's get into the redheads.
Let's get into redheads because we've been doing a few reds lately.
Let's get into it.
Red is a very...
Got a little scoop. Scoop, scoop.
Scoop bread.
Scoop mine, too.
On the train when your breast fell off. No, I think that we've been doing a lot of reds. Red's a trendy color again.
Yeah.
It comes around every couple years.
Yeah.
And we need to, I want to talk about cool versus warm.
Exactly.
Versus natural.
So, what do you want to talk about? Let's get into it.
What do you prefer?
As of these days, we all know, I was a blood red, cool red.
That's
right.
I
was a vampy red. I was very edgy red. And I still have a little left over, you can kind of tell. For me, I like warm reds now. I do.
But before you were a cooler red.
Before I was a cooler red, which is very true red. Almost like has like a violet undertone. Very blue-based red, which is super artificial. No one in the world has it. Jessica Rabbit red. Can you imagine?
But a reference though.
Can you imagine? I mean, it was good for what it was. But we move on and we progress. But
would you go back to that ever?
No.
No, that was a past thing. You won't go back.
No, I won't go back. But I did like it for what it was, yeah. And now I'm kind of more into like lighter side reds. Copper, more golden. It's like more strawberry. You know, there's just, it almost is like, is she blonde or is she red? I don't know. You know what I mean? That borderline. I think
I do like that. The problem that I find with that, when a blonde wants to go the strawberry route, I feel like it rinses out so fast.
It does.
I want someone to commit to me.
Yeah.
Commit to me and be a copper. Commit to me and be a level 7 striking copper red Nicole Kidman. Which I want to talk about her also because she got some new hair and we want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
But commit to me. The strawberry blonde to me, remember when Sydney Sweeney went strawberry blonde?
Hated it.
I didn't hate it.
I hated it.
But I was just like, it was 2 seconds. It was like one week she was strawberry blonde, the next week she's back to being golden blonde. It doesn't last.
She's a blonde for me.
Yeah.
Well,
I love her.
It might have been a wig too.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
Oh, but I know she's probably extensions for sure.
Oh yeah.
I have a friend, shout out to Mia. She works at, does she work at Saks? She worked at Bergdorf. She works for Gucci, I think, for one of them.
Yeah.
And she saw Sydney Sweetie shopping and she took a photo of her, and her hair was literally this long.
Oh, she got bob.
I was like, oh, so she ain't got no hair.
Okay, all right.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman. She got the wolf, or you.
I heard. Okay, I'll check Twitter just to fact check this real fast. We want to have the receipts. I heard it was called the jellyfish.
I could see it being called the jellyfish, but there's also a haircut called the wolf.
What's the wolf? Tell me about the wolf.
Seemed very similar to that photo shoot. I think Ebony did that photo shoot.
That's what's his name said?
Yeah,
Alan.
Ebony.
Who's Ebony? Tell me about who the fuck is Ebony?
So Ebony is an editorial stylist for Bumble and Bumble. He works with Lucas Law. He's an editorial.
Oh, Ebony the male.
Yeah, editorial stylist. He works on.
Shout out to Ebony.
Right.
Is Ebony black?
No.
Oh.
He's Latino.
Oh, okay, so still brown. I thought he was white. I was like, they got a white man named Ebony. That is crazy.
No.
That's fucking weird.
No,
sorry.
So he's been working with Bella Hadid.
I met her.
Oh, you did?
At Ted Gibson.
Oh, cool. She nice?
Honestly, I love her. Bella, did you see this? I love you.
Yeah, we love her.
But like,
she looks like a nice girl. Like, to be honest, I would hang out with her. I mean, duh. But she also did Alexa Demi. He did Alexa Demi. He works with her a lot.
Now, you know I live. Alexa Demi is my motherfucking person right now. I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
Yeah.
Kim for me is out. Alexa Demi's in. Sorry, continue. I'm sorry.
So I'm pretty sure Ebony did the photo shoot for Nicole Kidman because I saw it on his page when it got posted, and that's the jellyfish reference. But what I was talking about is the wolf cut. It's when you it's kind of like a shag, but it's more like dramatic. Like
a shag, girl.
It's like a cut like this. You probably seen it.
It's a motherfucking mullet.
Yeah, like
party. What is it called? Business in the front, party in the back.
Party in the back.
Reverse it. Party in the front, business in the back. Wait.
No, it's everything is like very shaggy, but it's like a blunt cut right here, and that's why it's called like a wolfy haircut.
Would you ever get that?
No, I would never get that.
Never?
I would have it as a wig for a moment. I would do it as a moment.
We go back to episode whatever. Get a wig.
Get that wig, girl.
Whenever you want to do something that's that crazy, that's not soft. I think that's like a trend that we can both say we love. We like soft things.
It's wearable. I don't want to style my hair every day.
No.
Absolutely.
I do.
I do it.
Well, I have someone else. Shout out to Tashina. Love you for giving me a blowout today.
I love that. That's so
She's
nice.
great.
Yeah.
Thanks for blow drying my hair. But yeah, I would never cut that. I remember
mutton cuts.
I was working at Ted Gibson, and Ted Gibson, we were doing a class when I was a style assistant. We were doing a class, and he had this corporate woman come in, and he was demonstrating a haircut on her, and it was supposed to be a bob, and he was like, sometimes you just like want to do whatever you want to do. And we were like, what do you mean? And he was like, I just feel like cutting this. And he was standing in front of her. He took his shears this way while he was looking at us. And he went into her hair and went, and just cut it straight. Right in the front. Yes. Oh, no. The woman was like, she literally was like, I work in corporate America. I don't know what I'm going to do. It was
That's hilarious.
Traumatizing for her. Traumatizing for me. I was literally new to the game. I was like in the game for 6 months.
You're like...
I was like, girl, you gave her a sideburn. Like, what are you doing?
That's the wolf cut. That's sideburn.
I hate it.
I do too. So tell me about this jellyfish. What's
That's
that
what
about?
they say. I'll show a photo.
Okay, show the photo.
Is she still trending on Twitter? Sorry, guys. Input the fucking... Instagram, no,
I don't know how to do that.
No, input the SpongeBob 2 hours later.
I don't know how to do that either.
Let me type in Nicole. You know how to do that? She's so good. She's lying. She's so good at technology. Better than me.
I don't know how to do that.
Nicole Kidman,
Ebony, photo shoot.
Oh, you know exactly what it is then. Oh, look, right here.
Ooh, nice connection. Oh, she looks jacked. Okay, let's show the camera.
Someone's on hormones too, girl. Me and her are the same. Right, we're on the moans, girl.
I need some of them.
Let's show another one. So this is the wolf. No,
the
jellyfish.
Why is that the jellyfish? So it's here, and then the back is
the
long?
Tentacles, girl. That don't look like a jellyfish. She don't look like a jellyfish to you. And Nicole, can you leave a comment if you agree with me that Nicole Kidman looks like a fucking jellyfish?
Did they claim the jellyfish, or is this like the trolls of?
That's the trolls of Twitter.
Oh, okay.
It's totally the trolls of Twitter.
So it's not really the jellyfish.
No. The hairstyle is the joke. She is a jellyfish.
Oh, okay. She's the jellyfish.
It's
I'm
editorial.
kind of seeing the jellyfish now that you're saying
Are you kidding me? It's just like a fucking jellyfish. How can you not?
But like her body is so good. She
Yeah.
looks amazing.
You love it?
She looks so good.
So yeah, I would never. I wouldn't even get a wig of that. I would never get a wig of that.
Not even a wig.
Not even for Halloween, girl.
That's a good Halloween costume.
To be a jellyfish?
Wait, do you want to tell them about the bubble or
I forget. You used the bubble that I was going for Halloween.
for Halloween?
Oh, it's gonna be a bubble for Halloween, guys. That's what I'm gonna say.
Cute.
A bubble.
A big, like imagine like a pool floaty, like but like clear, like a big like.
Clear heels.
Yeah, like a big circle that she's like
Stripper.
inside of it, and like it has like glitter and like iridescence on the outside, and
Yeah.
it's just her face out. She's
Right.
wearing like a bum like this.
But then you can see my outfit inside.
Leotard?
It's like iridescent leotard.
Iridescent leotard.
So you can see me, but like the bubbles
the
around
bubble,
me.
and it's to the neck.
To the neck. Is this bitch trying to troll me?
And she's just got her legs out.
Thumbs up if she's trolling me. This bitch been crazy.
but-
No. Yeah, so jellyfish, that's it. That's all I want to say. Is that I'm really fucking, I don't know.
I don't know what.
But it still is a gorgeous red tone.
Oh yeah, going back to the reds. It's perfect for that. I do.
It
love
honestly looks
red.
like two wigs put together. It looks like a bob wig and then the other way because the
You
colors are
think
so different.
so?
Look at the colors. It's so solid up top.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I wonder who did the color. It might have been like
It was me.
Ricard.
Ricardo.
Yeah.
Who used to work at Bumble.
No, yeah, he works for Ebony now.
Shout out to Ricardo who's at
Shout
Treehouse
out.
Social Club. We're obsessed.
We're obsessed.
You guys do amazing work.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you guys.
Congratulations.
Changing the game. We love to
Aw.
see everyone win.
A lot of my educators are there.
Same.
Uh-huh.
Same. Marcy.
Marcy.
Shout out to Marcy. Teaching me how to foil.
Teaching me everything.
It was a
actually.
struggle in the beginning, and you know what?
Uh-huh.
Look at me now. I'm only gonna get better, bitch.
Look at it now.
Love you, Marcy.
Watch it go.
Oh, wait, thumbnail? Guys, you gotta love us. If you don't love us, I don't know what to say. We're just trying to live our lives.
Hold it on.
Hopefully this time, I want to do a quick apology for the last episode.
With the wind.
Hopefully this time you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Honestly, girl, I'm so stressed. I didn't even start. Mariah's my mother.
Wait, Gigi was singing in the break room today, and I got it on camera, and
It's
it was
good.
so gorgeous. Her note was so good. I was like, is there a professional in the building?
Yeah, it's unprofessional.
Yeah, you're right.
Classically trained, honey.
Exactly.
No, but yeah, great episode. Thanks for watching our mukbang episode, special edition.
Yeah, next week we'll have something different to do.
We'll do something different every time.
Every
Let us know what you guys
time.
like to see.
Uh-huh.
Because we obviously want to do what you guys want to do.
Exactly.
And we like doing this. We like talking to you guys. We love the feedback.
We love the feedback.
What is funny? I'm being so honest and she's laughing.
We love the feedback.
I can't get.
So keep it coming.
God, I can't get nothing. Throw me a
It's
fucking
true.
bone.
We're
Throw a
getting-
bitch a bone.
The coolest part about this is we're getting the most feedback in real life, in people that we surround ourselves with every day, our community, our hair community, our social circle.
They all love it.
They love it.
They all love it. The people, the local bars that we've been going to,
Right.
that they know us
They
there.
love it.
The cafes, the fucking salon. Everyone loves it.
If
So
you
I don't
love
know what
it-
she's talking about. She's laughing at me.
No.
I love the feedback. So keep watching and let me know.
If you love it, give it a thumbs up.
If you love it, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe,
Like
comment.
and subscribe.
Be part of the
Movement.
whatever the entourage, the movement, whatever
The
you call
movement.
it. It'll come. It'll come.
Shades podcast.
If you want to be a shady lady,
Yeah.
ooh, be part of the Shady Lady Brigade, honey. That's who we are.
Shady
Two shady
lady.
ladies. My hair's growing. You look great.
Thanks.
Phenom.
Oh, I started taking Nutrafol.
I used to take that. How do you feel?
So I feel great.
She thought she was gonna have to take all 4 pills at once. And I'm
I
like,
did.
girl, you're gonna have. She was like, I could just take 2. I was like, girl, no, it don't work like that. You gotta do all of them. Tippy today was so funny.
Why?
Because Emma and her and me were all talking about having thin hair. And she goes, oh, take a vitamin. And Emma goes, you have to take a vitamin. And Tippy goes, I've been taking them, they don't work. She was like, I stopped highlighting the back of my head. She was like, the back of my head is dark. I don't have any hair. I was like, oh my God, Tippy, poor thing.
Well, because she had a weft in the back of her head for like a year.
A fake extension?
She had extensions. She had the clip-ins and the tape-ins.
Oh, so she knows.
That's treacherous for your hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
I'm a former extension girl.
Pull it out.
I love them.
Yeah.
But now I have to deal with this.
She's all natural.
All natural. It's giving length.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, is it giving length or is it giving length?
Yeah. Shout
Thanks,
out
girl. Yeah, like me.
to Tashina.
Tashina's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She made me look like her sister.
Literal. You guys are like sisters.
Sorry, I was like talking to Tashina and I was like, Dana, sorry girl, I got a sister. Just kidding, I would never. There's one shady sister in my life and it's Z. Z like a Z.
It's a sister.
Oh, cheated girl! I love the Cheetah Girls so much. If you guys could do Cheetah Girls, if you're watching, Adrienne Bailon, Keely Williams, the girl who plays Dorinda, I forget your name, Raven Simone, can you guys do a reunion tour?
Please.
Because I would
Madison
go, and
Square
she's
Garden.
coming. Madison Square Garden, girl, shoot for the stars. Shoot the moon, stop the rain, you know, ride a hurricane. If you want. Okay, are we done?
Yes, we're done.
I feel like we're getting a little
Alright,
crazy. It's the
well,
alcohol. Cheers
thanks
again.
for
Have a drink
watching.
with us.
Cheers,
Thanks for
have a
watching.
drink. Pick a martini.
So good.